All right, guys, here I'm back as Rob again from It Ain't Rocket Surgery. So, I told you guys I was going to come back and do a video replacing the slip-ons with the new Rineharts right here. Still in the box. So I'm going to do that today. So what I am going to do, both sides are basically the same. There's a couple differences. You see I've already got the saddlebag removed on the side. Hope everybody is familiar with that. I do that. I am not a motorcycle mechanic, so take it easy on me in the comments. I'm actually an airframe and power plant mechanic on aircraft, so I do have a mechanical background, but yeah, I'm not an expert motorcycle mechanic. So if you guys see something I'm doing wrong, point it out and be nice. You know, and hopefully this helps somebody, or maybe it will help someone decide if they can do it themselves or not. It's pretty straightforward. Basically what we're going to do is there's a clamp. One thing I do point out real quick. So there are two different size clamps. The left pipe has a smaller inlet than the right pipe. And that's by design. It has to do with pressures and whatnot in the exhaust. So there are two different size clamps. So if you go ask Harley for the clamps to change your slip-ons, you're going to get two different sizes. Don't freak out. That's what's supposed to happen. So that's one thing I want to say. So my plan here is I am going to do the right side. Left and right are almost identical. They are identical except the difference in the clamp size. So I'm going to do the right side here so that you guys aren't on here forever, and then I'll do the left side, you know, off camera, and I'll start it up. I'll turn the video back on to start it up at the end so you can hear the difference. So speaking of that, I did forget. I'm gonna go ahead and start it now just so you guys can remember from my first video. I told you it was too quiet for me, so I'll start it up real quick so we can have a comparison after we're done with the new parts. After the video, we'll start it back up again so that we can hear the difference, and I'm hoping for it to. So I saw a bike in the showroom that had these exact pipes that I'm getting ready to put on. It had a real nice low bass bump, like bassy exhaust sound to it. So that's what I'm kind of shooting for here. So anyways, with all that said, I've got the saddlebag removed. I'm going to jump in here, start removing this stock slip-on this side. Try to get this set up so everybody can see okay. So there's a clamp right down underneath here. So one thing, Harley Davidson told me, do not reuse the clamps. Because the nut is a lock nut that's on there, and they're supposed to be one-time use. I just got done reading the Rinehart instructions right before I started making this video, and the Rinehart instructions tell you to save the clamps and reuse them. So yeah, I went ahead and bought the new clamps. The advice of the guys at the Harley dealer, and they weren't that much, so I figured better safe than sorry. So this thing is supposed to just slide off here. So it's moving. So there's the first stock pipe off. You see there's their old clamp, still brand new, bike's only got 160 miles on it, but they said that nut is one-time use lock nut, so I'm gonna bust a new one. I'm gonna set this over here. We'll just throw it in this box. is what we're looking at. A new one. Pretty straightforward. Looks like, so I think, so the Rinehart came with a bag of hardware. I gotta set this down. Got my cool little racing sticker. Got a new clamp. Trying to make sure the orientation's the way it was, so that nut facing down so that you can get to it easily. Just slide it in there. So that's hanging there. Then it says to take these bolts, put them in the slot here. Well, the washer's not going to go on there. I'm going to slide a bolt in there. Thread's pointing up. And we're going to slide one in on this end. Thread's pointing up. Quite enough thread to get that started. So I gotta push that bolt up just a little bit in there. What we're trying to do. Like that. I just put it on there so these are slotted, so I just made it so it's even on each end, like gap's even on each end. But I'm gonna go ahead and snug those down right there. Alright, so then, all we are left to do, get a big clamp up here in the right position, and in the end. Okay. It's really hot here today, if you can't tell. I think the heat index is like 102. So I'm sweating, but anyhow, that's on there. And looks pretty good. I think it looks nice. I think just for gee whiz, I'm going to start it with 2 different pipes on it and see if it made a difference. Yeah, I'd say it definitely sounds much better. Can't wait to get the other side on and see how it sounds. So from here, I am gonna turn the video off. I'm gonna go change the other side, get the saddlebags back on, and then I'll come back and start it so you guys can hear it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay guys, here we are back. Just finished the Rinehart Racing slip-ons. I did fire it up and listen without you guys, and I was really impressed with how it sounded. I'm going to show you real quick how they look, what they look like on the bike. And then we will fire it up and let you hear the difference. Hopefully, not sure how to paste 2 sounds together in a video next to each other. But anyways, you guys have the sample from the stock pipes at the beginning of the video, and then you'll hear these. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little walk around the back so you can see how they look. And then I will start it so you can see how they sound. I just wanted to say that all in all, this was even though I have a mechanical background, like I said, not an expert motorcycle mechanic at all. Pretty sure I did it right, and I followed the instructions that came with the Rinehart pipes step by step. And it took me, even with trying to video it to show you guys the first pipe, it took me less than 30 minutes. So, and that left side was just like the right side, like I said before. I changed to the left side, took the saddlebag off, changed the pipe, and it was identical to it other than used a smaller clamp over there. So here we go. Here's the look in the back. I think they look pretty sharp. And I'm going to go ahead and start it. You guys can hear it. Actually, I'll put the phone back here. Maybe it'll pick up the sound a little better. I was really impressed with how it changed it. Here you go. Rinehart slip-ons. Real easy to put on, less than 30 minutes. I think they look pretty nice. They sound great for the money. I don't know how you could get a better sound. You'd have to almost go full exhaust all the way back to get anything better. But I really like it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Give me a like. Hopefully this helps somebody decide, on some pipes that they want, or maybe it helps them decide if they can do it themselves. And I'm here to tell you can, because it's not rocket surgery. Talk to you later.